Hey guys!
Hey!
What's up?
How we doing, Internet?
Yeah. It's Wednesday. It's gravy time. I'm Chan. That's JD.
I'm JD.
We've got friends with us tonight. Let's
Mike is
get
back.
party
Hello.
time. What's up? How you doing, man?
Mr. Paul R is back.
How we doing, everybody?
Look at that.
We got our buddy Scott with us.
Woohoo!
I'm here.
Extra party time.
And the lovely Brian Brink.
Oh, Mr. Brian Brink, we miss you.
Yeah, it's been a
Miss
minute.
all you guys.
No,
But it has been a hot minute.
it has been a hot
I don't
minute.
know.
It
I mean,
has.
it sure can be. if that's what it is.
Does everybody have something to keep them busy tonight?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mike,
playing
what are
No.
you doing?
No one sounds so enthused about it. Uh-huh.
We
No,
got
I'm
fucking
What's
low
that?
energy here tonight.
putting together my Savage Crucible lizard that I was painting.
Nice.
What's up?
Lizard.
Very
so
cool.
far. And I did some work on his face, and I didn't like it, so before the show started, I repainted and back to zero. So I'm still not quite sure what I do want to do for the final detail. Then I got some dreadnoughts to open and some of
Nice.
these fellas here. I don't know if you guys have seen these Monster Force.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I have
cool.
seen those, yeah.
These are fucking awesome.
No shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I watched some reviews of those. They look pretty awesome.
Yeah, they're cool.
I do have the one that comes with Carl Weathers' head. I have that.
Oh
one
yeah,
too.
yeah. I saw that in there. I'm like,
'Cause-
what the hell is he doing in there?
I need a fucking Carl Weathers action figure.
Man, who doesn't need a?
Yeah,
Be a good Predator custom right there.
right.
Yes. I love that
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
guy.
What's this fucking pie business? That's pretty much it for me.
Nice, Paul. What are you doing?
Sweet.
I don't know. I got
Lounging.
I'm just kind of chilling. Like I hit gummies early, so I don't really care what's going on. But like
Oh,
Hey.
enough said.
I got like a bag of LEDs that came in with like multiple different power packs and wire and
You said
I gotta-
gummies. You said gummies, and then you said I got a bag of, and then you said L, and I was like, L.
I got a bag of the LSDs.
the.
It's gonna be that kind of night.
It sounded right in my head.
Yeah,
I bought a shit ton of skulls the other day. Last week when Joann's was having that sale right before Halloween.
Oh,
dude.
So I
I'm
got
gonna
all
give-
kinds of.
Can I tell you a secret? Do you know that Joann's pretty much always has a sale?
I'm
Like-
seeing that. I'm seeing
There's
that.
Michael's too.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a scam.
That pattern.
Yeah.
It's like
They
Kohl's.
know. They know.
They know.
They know.
Okay, you know what? I have to show this
Okay.
Uh-oh.
because you know my obsession with the things we all share.
Sure. Sure.
Oh, it sounds like a rolling toad.
Wait, yeah, was that like a? Did that have wheels?
Oh,
Yeah, that was one of,
Look at
those big ass totes I
Whoa.
brought to NJCC.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I got one full,
oh, that's cool.
so I
Of
got
those?
some of these,
Oh, okay.
Some of these.
and then I got. A few
Oh, look
Holy
at that.
shit.
Whoa.
That's
Wow.
fucking cool,
Yeah.
man.
Hold on.
Cool.
Oh,
But how do they fit?
Oh,
How
yeah.
do they fit in the dio?
Nice.
These things they were fucking $60.
Jesus.
$60
Christ,
a
man.
piece.
But did you get them on sale?
I got them for 70% off.
Yeah,
That's why I got 2.
All right, because I mean,
And,
60
I mean,
at 70% is pretty good.
Nice.
Hey, Wayne.
Bargain shopper.
Oh, that's a
Hell
cool.
yeah.
It's very cool, dude.
Hinged.
Ack.
Kind of a gnarly back. Like it's one of the
Yeah.
better ones I think I've seen.
Yeah.
'Cause I always
looks-
pick up
yeah.
Halloween time. I'll see what's out there for skulls.
It looks
Yeah.
And it's
Well-
it's pretty close to 1-to-1 scale.
You could say
Holy
I got a
shit,
bin
dude.
full of skulls.
Wow, dude. That's what I'm talking
looks
about.
like a
Get it.
skull fetish to me.
Yeah.
This
And
one
all,
is-
those,
Madness
em-
going on.
all
Hey.
those empty toilet paper
Shut your
rolls.
filthy mouth. Stop.
Whoa!
I would expect more from.
Woo!
Now,
You're calling him out on his
these
problem.
caught me by surprise.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, okay.
Fucking snake.
Yeah.
Wow.
I dig it.
Hinge
Okay.
jaw. And the awesome part,
It's got some lights.
the big
Oh.
thick ass wire
Oh, that's cool.
that hooks
Oh,
to the
shit.
vertebrae.
Uh-huh.
So
So you can
they
flex it.
turn.
Look at that.
Ooh,
Wow.
articulation.
And I got fucking 3 of them.
Of course you did.
Again, 70% off at Joanne's.
70%.
Nice.
Normal was going to be like 500 and change for all this shit. It was unexpected,
Sure.
but I couldn't pass it up. Especially these.
Those dragon heads are cool, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You could, they're like a shelf. Oh,
They light up,
they
too.
light
That
up.
lights up.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's rad.
There it goes.
Oh yeah, you got to hold it on, but well,
I
for
like
now,
that.
Oh, yeah, because you just got the tester.
right? Little fire glowing in there. It's mad.
Nice.
I can't wait to see what
Yeah,
you do with those
excited.
things.
So
Some
like,
pretty good pickups, man.
Yep.
yeah,
Pretty
LEDs.
darn cool.
Oh, I got all kinds of moss and like sand and all that shit, so I can finally finish off
Damn it.
that.
Forgot to bring the dirt up.
You did forget to bring the dirt up.
Forgot
okay.
the
I'll
dirt.
get you here.
I
Dirt.
know.
Dirt.
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 I
I need
made
my dirt.
water
Hey, dirt.
effects
Oh, cool.
for the said fountain.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
The jizz fountain.
Well, now.
Little spurty spurt. Good
I
times.
love, buddy.
Big old rope coming out of there.
I'm just shooting ropes.
Painting the walls and the ceiling.
We need him.
496 Weevil.
Oh man.
Oh, I did all the water too.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. Hell
Is
yeah,
that
dude.
Mod Podge shit?
Yep.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's
Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
That's
So when it
that's
goes together-
shiny, man.
Looking good.
it's super shiny. Not loving it. It's still kind of rubbery feeling. It's
Huh.
not solid, but it's dry.
What kind
I
of
mean-
Mod Podge did you use?
Dimensional magic is what they
Ooh,
call
Oh,
it.
yeah,
I was
that
curious about
stuff.
that. Yeah,
It's like a
yeah.
resin alternative, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It goes in cloudy, dries clear. But
Can I tell you
it
something? funny?
reacts a lot. It moves. I'm sorry.
JD and I went into Michael's the other day, and we haven't been in there in a while. Like
In a hot minute.
In a while.
Hot.
Like
In a hot minute.
probably like a year or so, to be honest. And
Did
and
you
we
help
go
them
down.
remember who the fuck you two are?
we
We're nobodies.
we went down the Mod Podge aisle.
My somebody's.
Dude, I did not know that there were so many different types of Mod Podge. I had no fucking idea. I
You
had
want
no
to see even
idea.
more? Go to that Plaid site.
Yeah.
The main
yeah.
site.
The last time we were in and actually bought Mod Podge, the choices were the matte, the gloss,
Yeah.
and in various sizes. That was it.
It sounds like we haven't been in a Michaels since like the 80s.
Like 1952.
It's so bad. Anyway.
I was in a Michaels a couple weeks ago too, and it looks like that might be a good place to pick up women. There's a lot of cute girls in there.
Frank, there's always girls there. Always.
I might go once a week now.
Hey Brian, girls like doing crafts.
Yep.
It's a thing.
And you can
like,
you can
like
tell
witchcraft?
No.
Sure.
Like just making stuff and maybe.
But you can
Like
tell them,
hanging
say,
out in the
I'm on a
living area.
podcast where we do arts and crafts. You should watch me sometime.
Yeah, right.
I'm famous.
And then Matt'll come on and be like, "That guy, dude, who are you associating with? That guy's a
Matt
fucking
comes on, he's
crazy
like,
man."
fucking brown bread. Miss you, Matt.
Miss you, Matt.
Miss you, Matt. What are you working on, Scott?
Yeah, man.
Well, since last you guys knew me,
New
Uh,
you.
yeah, I was not a. I'm now a Gundam person, I guess.
Oh yeah,
Perfect
look
grade.
at you
Damn.
So
jumping right the
This is-
fuck in too.
I know it's my first ever Gundam, perfect grade, which is one of the most complicated kits out there, and I did the LEDs, so I'm got all that crap wired in here.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, I've been
And,
listening to Oscar talk about them recently, and they had
Yeah.
me. I'm telling you, last week I was online looking. I was on like Gundam USA and all that shit, and like looking.
That's
at the
why
perfect
you messaged me the other day, huh?
grade. Maybe.
So the intent tonight is to try to get the head finished so that this is no longer headless. I have got all the accoutrement here. I've got my little things.
Where
to
did you
hold
order
my-
from, Scott?
What's that?
Where did you order from?
So I actually picked this up at a local hobby town.
Oh wow.
I already have an so there's different grades of Gundam if you haven't like gone that deep yet. And this is a perfect grade, which is kind of like one of the most complicated ones. But I always enjoyed like big, complicated Lego builds, right? And so I was like, well, I don't need to be scared of this. And honestly, there's nothing to really be scared of as long as you're slow, you take your time, and you're able to have patience.
Take your
which is kinda
time.
cool.
Well, that's it. It's just.
Yep.
I mean,
Then-
it's just a model.
But
With no
there's one
glue.
thing that's true about me, which is that I never do anything half-assed. So I've got my glass files, I've got my God hand clippers, I've got an HG kit that I picked up so that I can start to learn scribing and panel lining. I've got another
Woo!
perfect
Oh,
grade
boy.
kit on the way from Japan that's going to be
Get
my
it,
kind of
man.
second big build.
Yes.
So yeah. So the dios are like on hiatus for a little while.
You taking a break?
It's to some degree it's a little mindless. You know what I'm saying? Like you can like lose
Yeah.
yourself in the build. and kind of
Absolutely.
just-
I know exactly where you're at.
yeah.
I
and
just
that's
finished assembly for the perfect grade Zaku.
oh nice, dude. You
Yeah,
have to send me pictures, man.
It's those hoses. They suck.
I don't like to go to bed by myself, so JD will sit in bed and build his Gundam while I fall asleep.
Oh man, now that's some skill because I have to like have all this stuff like laid out in front
Well,
of me.
I mean,
know, right?
I have stuff all over the place, so it's like
Scott's screaming at the house. Nobody's allowed in the kitchen.
Fortunately, I have the ability to kind of set this up in my collection room because I have a big table in my collection room.
Nice.
Yeah.
And behind me you'll see the Japanese screens. That keeps the cats out so that the cats don't destroy it. So Yep.
I had to build a dungeon door to keep my beast out.
Yeah.
Damn cats.
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know. I call him a little asshole because we love him,
asshole?
but he is definitely a little asshole.
Little asshole.
We have 4.
And I've got a nice a big glass of plastic poop here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
You put acetone in that, and you can make plastic glue.
I've seen some people talk about that.
Wait,
I'm not quite there yet.
What was that you were just showing?
So the key with the Gundam is to try to minimize your sprue marks or your they call them runners. And so, okay, well then that's what this is basically all the excess, because you cut them away from the piece and then cut and shave down, and so that's my plastic poop right there.
Gotcha. That's scraps.
Yeah.
That's rail scrap.
Yeah. Sorry for mansplaining it.
I didn't think you were mansplaining. You're fine.
Mansplaining.
Well,
I think that's something completely different.
Okay.
What is Mr. Brian Brink doing?
yes. What is Brian Brink working on tonight?
I miss you, Brian.
So I got some batteries in the mail.
Oh.
Because
LR44 button batteries.
that's right.
Yeah, fucking around.
I'm gonna make Kit light up and talk tonight.
No way.
Oh, cool.
So
Thank you, Michael.
This thing's a lot of fun. And
That's
also
not the cigarette lighter, Michael.
I've been of course watching this this Penguin show on HBO Max, which is just fantastic. And in the last few days, because it takes a few days if you don't have time to sit down and watch the whole damn movie, the Batman, I've been consuming that a little bit here day after day. And I just remembered that I got the mezcal for it like last month or so.
Oh, nice.
2 months, so I'm gonna open this tonight. And yeah,
sweet.
It's been a while since I opened a mezcal figure, so that should be fun.
Nice.
And that's all. I was just finishing up a spreadsheet for work, so that's done. So
spreading cheeks.
Yep.
Sometimes you gotta do that.
Mm-hmm. So Chan, what are you working on?
Oh man.
Yeah.
I am putting some final touches. Do you guys remember JD and I building this monster diorama?
Yeah, the one in the basement?
I remember.
The one with the dent dungeon.
Yeah.
The giant mythic, the giant Legions one.
Mythic Legions one, yeah.
I saw that thing up close and personal.
Yeah,
well,
that thing inspired me to build my wall.
It's going with us to Legions Con.
Oh, that's a good display piece.
Oh,
man.
Nice.
And I'm working on some finishing touches to some bits and pieces of the top of it, which, you guys all saw like the big dungeon. There's videos of it from the first Legions Con, which is the last Legions Con we were at. And
the only Legions Con.
The only one, yeah. And so like now the second story of it is almost complete. We have some final things we're doing to it tonight to wrap it up, to pack it up, and load it on a trailer tomorrow and head to Jersey.
Wow.
So you guys are heading down tomorrow? Or you're just packing up tomorrow?
We're packing up tomorrow. We're going to drive out tomorrow night and crash with Gort, pretty much. He's helping us find a place to crash tomorrow night. So we're in Jersey. So we're just going to wake up in Jersey Friday morning.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think, I don't know when they start allowing people to set it for the show. Probably like around like
It's like 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's when G-Con ends.
When is the show? Saturday, Sunday?
Friday,
Saturday,
Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Well, actually,
Friday is the early
setup
bird.
day.
Yeah.
Set up an early bird because it goes
Set
till
up an
like
early bird.
10.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I'm doing some final touches. Do you guys want to see my tree?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
you need to show this
Do you
thing.
remember the tree that I started, the dead tree on the hill? Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, I totally remember that. You were
Okay.
working on it when me and Kim were over
Yeah,
a
so
long time ago.
I kind of had like some like creative blockages when it came to fucking figuring out how to finish this thing because it like I don't know, I didn't want to mess it up, you know. I started getting intimidated, if that makes
Yep.
So I finally look at this.
Oh wow,
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
that's
that looks great.
awesome.
Love it.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
So we got like
How do you live with so much awesome in one house? I just don't understand it.
stop. So we got some little hidden areas, some nice layering. This whole thing is like a bush situation. Look in there. Do you see all that fun stuff
So
going
what is the
Yeah.
base of that?
But
Is it on?
That's
plywood?
Spray
base.
foam? Oh,
on-
yeah, spray foam and a.
It's
Just,
a piece of thin foam. Do you see how thin this is?
Yeah.
This is just that's like a
That's
piece
what's
of
got me confused.
piece
But,
of
like,
board.
like
But that's-
scale aside, right? Like, obviously you're making it for mythic scale, but up close, that looks like the tree line for like the Ents coming out of the forest to.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Oh,
that's great.
yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's totally got some Hobbit vibes to it.
Yeah.
You see all this cute, cool little stuff going on though? Like all
Moss
these
on the
little
hill.
nooks and crannies and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's just I was looking and I just caught myself with my mouth open. Like that's some really good shit.
Yeah, that is cool.
But there's the
Really cool.
Hell yeah.
my
Gnarly
dead
old
tree.
tree.
Yeah. I got the roots wrapping around the edges. So I thought that'd be a fun thing to do.
I'm super impressed that it's standing out straight like that. Like with how thin that base is.
See that?
Oh,
Look at
it
that.
is like it's pretty solid. Like the piece that the piece that the bushes are on, that's spray foam.
Uh-huh.
So and it's like the Loctite seal, the
Yeah.
Loctite spray foam. Jesus Christ, words.
So right now I'm working on this extension piece that goes up against that. And I'm adding like little bits of moss and stuff into the stonework.
Oh,
Flipping cool.
That's really awesome, Dan.
There's a nice stone there.
Love it.
Oh, those
Yeah.
tiny.
Detail.
Oh,
Lots
all
of
those
detail.
all those tiny things going on. Makes it kind of fun,
God
you
damn
know?
it. That's
Oh.
shit.
Easy, mister. So yeah, that's I love this part. Do you see like all the
Yep. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
just
Very,
coming
very
around there?
realistic looking.
So this piece fits in right here.
Oh,
See?
cool.
Mm.
Yeah.
So for the longest time, I struggled to figure out, like, okay, we got to make the entrance to the dungeon, like that has to make sense somehow. Like we have to make sense of this somehow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh well, I can, and you're walking through Skyrim or some shit. You're walking down the trail, and then you find some markers, and then you get totally sidetracked, like going to this other. You find a dungeon, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh well, I'll just make some ruins, and then the ruins can go down into the dungeon, and then I wasn't happy with that idea, so
So
when
we
we
have
got
the
this,
tree.
The
right?
fireplace is staring at me.
Uh-huh.
it is.
So there's the tree.
It's oogling at you.
Here's the platform for the entrance to the dungeon, and then there is the cover to the entrance to the dungeon.
So it's a grave that opens
awesome.
up
Oh, I
into
know
the
where that
dungeon.
goes.
Uh-huh.
And then the
It's like,
stairs are
it's
under
like-
here.
Secret.
It's like Zelda.
Secret passage.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
It's from Zelda. Hell yeah.
So
Cool,
the
cool.
stairs start right here and go down into the dungeon.
I'm not worried.
Nice.
So that's what I'm working on. I'm finishing up this stuff.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Walk into the waterfall.
Love to see it.
And I don't know if you guys remember this, but this also goes with that dio.
Oh, yeah, the little sharpening stone.
Yep.
That's really cool.
Does it still move?
That works too, doesn't it?
It moves. It functions.
It's a little stiff right now. It hasn't been moved in a minute. There it goes.
Very cool.
Just gotta move it for a second. There.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Probably better if I hold it like over here, but I'm left-handed or right-handed, and I'm trying to do this with my left hand.
That's awesome. Pedal up and
Yeah.
down. Motherfucker.
That'll-
Love it. Love it. It's making me want to pick that friggin' Omega Supreme up behind me and throw it into the center of my dio.
Oh, stop it.
Like, I'm talking overhead,
No.
fucking two-handed.
No.
Shut
Shut
your
up.
face, man. Your dio's awesome.
Dude, are you kidding,
Stop
man?
it. Stop. But yeah, that's what we're working on, and then I'm wrapping up some finished pieces of moss I have to put on the outside of the tavern. I'm gonna put some on the roof. I have the roof sitting over here. So tavern roof. There's the inside of the ceiling. There's the roof. I'm gonna put a little
Roof.
moss on that.
It's the roof.
I got some moss I have to put on the chimney because I put a little extra black wash on it to dirty it up a little bit. Because, you know, these taverns, they're not clean places, people. Come on.
It wasn't a clean
No.
time.
You know, like
No.
Dirty balls.
here's a chimney.
Dirty balls.
See that dirty chimney? Look at that. Look at that.
It's filthy.
Nice.
So I'm going to put a little moss on that and a couple other spots on the tavern, and the tavern's done. And pretty much, other than some finishing touches we're doing tonight on this large, massive, freaking crazy-ass dio that we built, it's ready to go.
It's done. It's ready for a new home.
Guys, we're ready for Legion's Con. Like, we're doing good. We're doing really good.
I'm kind of excited. Even though I'm
People are
not
gonna-
going this year, but
I put my hair in my coffee.
talking with that man of yours the other day, getting me all hyped up for next year.
It's like, I'm so excited to do this. This is the first time we have done this since the very first one, and I am so excited to see all these people. And I'm kind of nervous too, because like the people we met at the first Legion's Con is like not even a handful of the amount of people that are going to be there. And I'm just like,
Yeah, it was like a fraction
I'm a little nervous.
of the
There's
amount
people
of
at the
people.
hotel now partying.
I know.
Yeah,
Right?
yep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And Brian, you've been there every single one, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen it grow. Yeah.
That's just crazy. I'm so glad that you know what's going on. I'm like, I don't even know what to expect. I'm scared.
Yeah.
But-
Just it's nuts. And then like same thing with like the robot conventions we go to. Like just people hang out in the hotel all night long. And this hotel's cool. They got an outside with like a fire pit and stuff like that.
Nice.
It's cool.
All
Yeah.
night long.
I'm kind of glad we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there early.
Yeah.
So Wayne, the con is this weekend in Jersey.
It's
in Whippany. Yeah.
Whippany.
Legion's
Con
Con 2020.
Whippany.
Fucking whipping.
I need to get to one of these times.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
You
Yeah.
do.
Love it, man. You would.
That's one of the ones that I really want to.
I'm surprised you're not gonna be there, Mike. Like I really am.
Yeah.
I told JD,
Well,
I
we-
was like, I thought Mike was gonna be there for some reason.
Well, I've got like one trip to the East Coast for that kind of fun, like per year. So
Didn't you just get back from like a trip to Greece or something there, Mike?
yeah, we're gonna be recovering from that for a while. So
Dude.
Mm.
And
That
aren't you
looks
coming
very
back this
cool.
way like later this month or
You
something
could
like
probably
that
get
too?
a couple NJCCs in for a Greece.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Saying.
We had a great time.
Yeah,
Time.
I bet.
It's cool.
It looked beautiful.
Do this, Mike. Make sure you go to next year's Legion Con.
Yeah, maybe
You too, Paul.
Well, I want to go to the
We were already
With,
talking. I already said next year.
the BotCon in June,
I have to get
that's
the
some
the
some
Realm
default dimensions. Sorry.
meetup, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Luckily, that's like, isn't that Indiana?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fort Wayne.
Yeah, that's
So it doesn't
What's lucky
count as
about
an
that?
East Coast. It doesn't count as an East Coast trip, Mike. So
Yeah.
all right.
Oh, there you
I'll
go.
buy that.
No, that's kind of Midwest, isn't it? Not really, no.
Well, it's only a 3-hour flight compared to a 5-hour flight. So
See, there you go. That's how you work that out.
yeah, that'll be cool. So I'm having a dilemma with these Monster Force guys. Like their head sculpts are hella cool.
Oh
their
yeah.
Their helmets are hella cool too. It's like I don't know. I mean, like look at that dude.
Sounds like you need multiple versions to display
That's
it in
fucking
multiple
awesome.
ways.
And then they got the lower helmet. They come with
That's cool.
two different helmets.
I feel like I
Right.
ordered one
It's
of these.
fucking wicked looking.
Realm of Enablers.
Yeah. We definitely are, aren't we?
Yeah, I've got two of the red ones, one of the blue one, and the Van Helsing guy,
Nice.
and then many more on pre-order.
What do they call Monster Mayhem?
Operation Monster Force.
Operation Monster Force.
BBTS and Gridiron Studios is making their weapons and some of their gear.
Yeah, I know.
Man.
I pre-ordered this Nightshade Unit Delta guy.
Oh yeah, I got that one too.
Yeah.
That popped up. I'm like, oh, get it. Instant pre-order.
Yeah.
JD,
I
what
have
are
a
you
sick-
working on?
Sickness.
Right now,
Sorry. Sorry, Mike.
so we're gonna have stuff not only for Mythics, but also for the space cadets out there.
Couple
Good.
of them, yeah.
Cosmics.
Yeah. So
What's the percentage
at-
breakdown look like on that? Like, how many people are there collecting mythics versus the cosmics?
I have no
I would
idea.
say
Yeah.
I would say it's 75-25 maybe. It could
Okay.
be switching this year to move over a little bit more to like more
75
of
mythic,
a
right?
70-30. Yeah, more on the mythic side for sure. It's
So,
Cosmic's
you
still
got-
getting its foothold.
So
Even
you
though
guys
they've got
that are
quite
into
a
the
few waves now.
cosmics, like, what's the draw?
What's not the draw?
yeah, what's
Yeah.
not the draw?
I mean,
I love
sorry, there's
sci-
no skeletons in space, I guess. But
Well, there are the Walter.
Yeah. There's a
Yeah.
lot of bad guys because it takes place in a prison. Was the first wave, so you love it, Paul.
With the exception of Dungeons and Dragons, sci-fi has always been my. I mean, I loved Star Trek and all that shit when I was a kid. Battlestar Galactica, all those cheesy ass shows that are.
And I've heard a ton of people say, "Man, if they did something in space, I'd be all in."
Yeah.
And guess what? They did stuff in space.
Yeah, they did.
Did they go all in?
I was very excited when
I'm-
they announced that.
Pretty sure some people did. I didn't go all in. We didn't
I'm
go
all
crazy.
I think it's
Actually, that reminds me. I got a cosmic in the mail today. My mail's
Nice.
been on hold and not on hold and hold and not on hold, and FedEx is finally like, yes, we can finally deliver to you. You're at home, so I'm gonna go get it.
So anyway, I'm working on some finishing touches on something a little spacey that we'll have. These are like, of course, they're the caps from like 6-packs and shit like that, but I repainted them and attaching these hoses to them, and then I'll glue them in place, and they will act as little cooling units coming out of a wall.
Oh,
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah.
So I've got
What are
I
they
got.
the
I got
caps
this
from?
guy. This guy from
What?
IshCon that I went to in August that
Oh,
I
yeah.
misplaced when I got home and got busy doing realm stuff.
Ish.
So
Is that
the
the
extra one that I ordered finally came in. So
Nice.
Is that the heavy gunner one?
yes.
He's green. Yeah, that one's. I want to get that one still.
Well, Mike, I have an extra one. You like that?
Aw.
I don't know if they're still on the website. They might still be, but they will only be at They'll only be on the Horseman website. They won't be on the
Yeah.
the BBTSs of the world and
That
stuff.
was about the only thing I wanted, and then I'm looking at it. It's like, after tax and shipping and everything, it's like that's too much.
Well, if I sell it to you, you don't have to pay tax.
That's
Brian
true.
tax.
Fucking
Brink
Delaware.
That's right, baby.
The great state of Delaware.
Yeah, maybe we'll talk, Brian.
All right, cool.
Wonder if there's anything I have that you want.
Okay.
These dudes are fucking cool.
You're fucking cool, Mike.
Not as cool as you guys.
I don't know. I think
Man. You're pretty cool.
you're pretty cool.
Like
You're
we're
all pretty cool.
I got a compliment on my Medusa tattoo, JD, when I was over there.
Oh yeah?
That was in the one of the souvenir places,
Yeah.
and they had a whole bunch of statues, and I was all on a big Medusa hunt, obviously.
Sure.
And I found one and brought it up to the counter, and the lady's like, "Oh no!" It said something in Greek, and pointed at my arm, and the other goes, "Oh, she likes your tattoo," and I showed him like, "Oh, it's really cool," I said, "Yeah, one of my brothers."
Fuck yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, isn't that like where Clash of the Titans took place over there?
Yeah,
in Greece?
that's all Greek.
Yeah.
That's all Greek mythology.
I love
As a
that.
matter of fact, here's one of them right here. You can see it.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Let's see. Pretty cool.
That's awesome.
It's like made out of resin, but it looks like it's like
like a
copper or
yeah.
bronze or something. Yeah. I got
So
a
did
couple
you guys,
more. I don't know
like-
if you can see behind me, but there's one hanging on my right there. It's just like a little head that's a little bust.
Oh.
That's awesome. Did you guys like buy stuff and ship it home, or did you like pack stuff in your suitcase to bring home?
No, that one came with a box with a styrofoam and everything, so I put that in my carry-on, then just packed all my clothes around it.
Nice.
And there was barely enough room.
Well, it's good to have you back.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Definitely good to have you back, buddy.
Thanks.
We missed you.
I miss you guys too.
I didn't miss you because I was enjoying looking at the pictures. I wanted to just stay there and take more.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Oh, you guys. So Scott,
Yes, sir.
what drew you into getting into Gundam?
Well, we're already into giant robots, right?
Sure.
The only thing that kept me out of Gundam was I felt like there was a need for gluing and painting.
Oh.
And
Which you don't have to do either.
No, you don't have to. However,
you can.
However, yeah, again, what did I say at the top of the hour? I never do anything half-assed. So,
right.
Realizing that the threshold was not as big as I thought to get into it, I bought the kit because it looked cool and I thought I wanted to make it. And then I started to get into these Gundam groups. And I see all the cool, the cool shit. I'm going down the rabbit hole, seeing the scribing, seeing the panel lining, seeing what they're doing with some of these things, and I'm like, dang, that is too cool. And so, I might end up painting. I mean, I've got all the painting supplies. I got the airbrush and all that good stuff. So
nice.
But
nice.
Yeah, we'll see.
So, have you followed Ray Studio yet?
I don't think so.
You should.
Is that a YouTube thing or is it like a Facebook?
I think he does a lot of reels. I think he's pretty much like Facebook and Instagram.
Okay. Ray Studios.
Ray Studio. He has his own like brand of tools and all that kind of stuff, but he's always posting like scribing and
no, that's not right. Ray Studios, musical band, photographic services. Let's see, people.
Here, I'll find him.
RAY Studios.
Yeah.
Look at it later.
Okay, it's Ray Studio _modeling. Fuggis. There we go, right there.
Oh, right, Ray Studio _model. Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm. And of course, he has a website and all that kind of stuff with a store and
all kinds of trouble you can get in.
Yeah, like and like his tools, they look very practical. So like instead of buying sanding sticks all the time, you buy a set of sticks and then the sanding portion of it is more like a sticker that peels off. And you just replace the sticker rather than the whole sanding stick, you know.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like his tools, they're pretty cool, I feel like.
I am now following Ray Studios _modeling.
Nice.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm down the rabbit hole at least for a while. I'll be, I'm balls to the wall and then, until I'm not. And then
until you get bored with it and then
I'm done. Wow. And very few things are like Transformers and Star Wars where I've stuck with it throughout, but I'll enjoy it while I enjoy it, and if it doesn't last, it doesn't last.
Nice. That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
I've always loved Gundam.
I've always loved like the look of it and all that and the idea of it.
Mm-hmm.
But never knowing really like the subject matter. That's what always kind of kept me.
So Interestingly, I did start to watch the original series TV show that it was based on from the late 70s, and I can tell you,
Gundam.
yeah, I'm actually quite enjoying that watch. I'm on something like episode 25 or something like that right now.
So, you want to take that even further and learn more about Char?
Yes. As soon as I'm done with consuming this,
yeah.
Char is basically the bad dude, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, which they kind of like after what episode 8 or 9, he's like out of the show for a while.
Yeah.
Chuck is here. Chuck's going to go to Legion's Con too.
Oh,
nice.
Chuck.
Haven't seen Chuck in a minute.
What's up, Chuck?
I was talking to Chuck today.
Chuck was at the TF Con last weekend.
Nice.
Met him for the first time.
Nice.
Look at us getting out and meeting people again and hanging out and stuff.
Right.
Good.
So yeah, when you're done with the Gundam Mobile Suit series, if you have Hulu or
yes, sir,
Crunchyroll,
yes, sir.
They have Crunchyroll because Drea, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
Cool. Well then, they have it's Mobile Suit Gundam Origins.
Okay.
And it's all about Char and how he became who he is.
Okay.
And there's a nice little surprise in there that you probably didn't know because they don't really talk about it in the series.
Okay.
Huh?
He has a vagina. No,
No.
I don't know.
Kid, you're gonna get me in trouble.
I don't know. I don't remember.
You do know.
Listen, I was half asleep the one night, and he's sitting there watching Gundam, and I'm like, so I'm the type of person, like, if I ask a question, I just want the answer to the question. I don't want any more information. I just want the answer to that question. And JD is the type of person that when he answers a question, he will go into like a week-long explanation as to why and how things are the way they are.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm laying there like half asleep, and I'm on the verge. I feel like a panic attack coming on because I'm trying not to fall. I'm trying not to fall asleep while he's trying to explain this to me. And I'm like, but I just wanted to know who the bad guys were. That's all I wanted to know.
Well, so
all I asked was, "Who's that?"
So that's what I'm actually incredibly impressed with about this cartoon. Or anime, if you will. Correct. It's in the late 70s, and of course, because it's from Japan, they're gonna have Japan sensibilities, which is kind of nice. Meaning that it's not just built for kids; it's built for adults too. So the cartoon is incredibly mature for the content. It deals with some heavy themes, and one of those themes kind of goes to that question, Chan, of who is the bad guy.
Yep.
Because back in those days, late 70s, at least in the U.S., it's like good guys are good, bad guys are bad.
Guys are bad, yeah.
And that anti-heroes was not like as much of a thing as it is today, right?
Yeah.
But this dealt with that, like that the Zeon, is it Zeon?
Zeon, yeah.
Zeon are not necessarily the bad guys. They're just the other side of this conflict.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll very much enjoy Origins.
Cool.
So.
And the cool thing is Hulu, they have it as it's 6 different movies because that's how it came here to the States. But on Crunchyroll, they have it in its original episodic form, which is also nice. So like you can watch, little half-hour episodes.
Nice.
Or you can, if you got fucking 4 hours to kill, you can sit and watch 2 of the movies.
4 hours.
Yeah, but there's 6 movies.
Yeah. I'm just teasing.
Like 2-hour movies. It's so good though. It's like today's standard of animation, but it's still like in the same vein as the original stuff. It just is updated. So it's very much enjoyable. Enjoyable.
I might check it out. I like old school stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Brian, I think you would like it because it's mechs and stuff like that. It's like suits that they basically wear. They're giant. I like
Right.
the robots are awesome.
They're pilots.
It's
Yeah, they
Pacific
pilot.
Rim, but smaller.
No,
No?
it's just as big.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, what's the
Yeah.
scale like in
So
life
who are
of
they
a,
fighting?
Kaiju.
a Gundam?
Kaiju size, you know.
Are they fighting kaiju?
No, they're fighting
like
other.
Voltron, Robees or whatever.
They're fighting other mobile suits. So it's like Gundam and mobile suits. Uh-oh.
Gotcha.
Time for medicines.
Time for nap.
Time to wake up.
Drugs.
So wait, someone was going to ask a question, and I don't remember who.
No.
I just
Who are the
wondered what
bad
in the
guys?
lore.
Huh?
What is their scale like? How big are they?
Huge.
So the one that Scott is working on is 1/60th. 1/60th scale.
Uh-huh.
So, the higher the number gets, the smaller the human would actually be. So, or no, is that right?
Yeah, the actual human pilot in this thing.
Yeah, it's like
this-
like half of an inch tall,
yeah.
3/4 of an inch tall,
Yeah.
and that thing's what, like, what would you say?
Probably 14 15,
inches. Yep.
16 inches tall, maybe. 16.
Yep.
15, 16. Yeah. Well, and the other piece of it is that there is in many of these actually a transforming element to them.
Yeah.
Right, so like this one that I got, it has a power up mode that does like all these claps and stuff deploy, what have you. But there's also like in the original Mobile Suit Gundam, is like what's it called, Core Fighter or something.
Yeah,
like
the
that.
Core Fighter. Yep.
Yeah, and so it's like a jet that's inside of the Gundam suit that goes into the Gundam suit. So it's just
it's pretty much like the escape pod.
Yeah.
I just really like that they're mechs. They're people drive them. They have pilots. I think that's so fucking cool.
It's a little bit Diaclone-ish.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you will.
Yeah.
There's also, I think there's a new Gundam series on Netflix as well.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And that was pretty cool. It's more like CGI, but and it focuses on Principality of Zeon and the Earth Federation. Like that whole war. The 1-year war. UC-79, whatever. I think when that shit started.
I'm just glad there aren't any super annoying singing chicks in this.
Like fucking
There's no
Robot.
Min-Mays.
Damn, that's
No.
what I live for.
Really? You love that?
no
dude?
Min-May.
Super annoying singing chicks.
No
Yeah,
cock
like-
teases.
Like what was that? Robotech? God,
Yeah,
man.
Min-May.
Yeah,
I-
Min-May.
I couldn't.
Bright lights flashing.
Yeah, no.
I'm feeling smashy.
Yeah, I'd like to smash her in the fucking throat. Jesus. Every time she gets started, I'm like, somebody
Go
shut her
away.
up.
This is my big day.
Ugh.
I wanna be a star. Something like that.
You sound just like her, Brian.
Yeah. Watched a lot of MMA.
Sorry.
Do you call her cock tease?
Yeah, she
Yep.
is.
She is.
She's like one of the biggest cock teases in all of anime history.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's in a
And then she ended
cartoon.
up sleeping with her cousin or some shit like that. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. That's gross.
Oop.
That's gross.
All right. Well, there's those.
She just strung Rick Hunter along that whole time. Fucking bullshit.
Chuck's telling me not to make fun of Macross, and he says that's his favorite.
I mean, Macross is awesome.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. Minmay is in like the Macross saga, but it's, I haven't seen that one in a while, but I think she's less annoying.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I just couldn't handle the singing. I was just like, oh my god, my ears are gonna bleed. It's terrible.
Well, it's the same song over and over.
Yeah, it's the same. That was the biggest issue.
But there was one episode where it was like this giant battle against the aliens, and the aliens are like infatuated with human sexuality because they were bred as like a single sex race, you know, for the most part. And so Minmay on the airwaves, like on their radio airwaves, like totally disoriented them and stuff, and that was kind of neat, like a weird secret weapon the human Earth had. And but one of the songs was like this "We Will Win" song, and it actually fit the episode as opposed to just having like you know background singing. But that's the only props I'll give Minmay.
She gave him the wee woos, huh?
The wee woos. Wee woo, wee woo.
Mike knows what I'm talking about.
Yep. That best kung fu movie ever. God, that was hilarious.
Is that Kung Pao?
Yeah. Double gridiron Tech 9s for this guy.
I think as far as like humorous kung fu movies go, that one and Kung Fu Hustle are my favorites.
Yeah, for sure.
I tell you what, I couldn't have done without in this whole build is
A spudger?
the Google Translate camera.
Oh yeah. I most recently learned that you can just use your phone to fucking translate this shit.
What do you mean you recently learned? That's how I did. That's what I did with the spaceship guy, the UFO dude. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that, but I'm a dummy. Like I don't remember half the shit.
How heavy should I put moss on this roof, do you guys think? I'm only doing it on one side. Because, you know.
Well, that will add more realism.
But how heavy should I do it? How much?
It's you know, it's funny.
Is the roof
you know,
shingled?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Because where moss would start to form is on
It's
the
like-
edges.
Like
And then creep its
wooden
way up
wooden
in between.
shingles.
So I'm trying to run it along the bottom, along like the bottom creases right now.
Mm-hmm.
Should I do all of them?
No, I would do it random.
Okay.
Mike, aren't you in the Pacific Northwest?
Yes, sir. Washington
So,
State.
what's that?
Washington State.
Washington.
Yep.
So, are you on the west side of the mountain range or the east side?
The west side.
Okay. Well, then you
I'm about-
get some moss on roofs up there. All.
Oh yeah.
consistently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm out there pressure washing our driveway every year, and it's a week-long process.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, that shit when it grows, man, it's like it covers everything.
Yeah, it doesn't want to let go. We have some people about every year, sometimes every other year, come out and they use compressed air on our roof to get rid of all that stuff, and it doesn't really. It's money well spent, I think, because it doesn't really take
Damage
that
anything.
big of a hold of it. Because once that moss gets underneath your comp roof and stuff, it starts rotting away the plywood, and then
Mm-hmm.
it just gets worse from there.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
But yeah, there are pine needles too, man, everywhere.
3 weekends in a row.
I love the trees though.
Fucking pines.
My
Yeah, we're surrounded by Doug firs in our yard.
my house that I grew up in Jersey, the backyard was in shade all the time because of these giant oak and maple trees that we had. We didn't have a very big backyard, but grass didn't grow back there, just moss.
Mm.
We had moss was like, that's what our backyard was made out of.
That's
Frank
where our
happened to go out
backyard's
when he's
made
10.
out of right now.
Get out there and mow that moss.
Yeah, no, right.
But Mom,
Go out and
I mowed
mow
it
the moss
3
and
months
mow
ago.
the dog shit.
Yeah, you didn't
Fine.
even have to mow the yard in the back. Just rake the leaves.
Too bad you didn't have a snow blower or a leaf blower back then.
Nope. I was the leaf blower.
Blowing leaves. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, man, there's so many of them. And then I just remember my dad had this old, big ass, like king size sheet. It was like this, like flowery pink sheet for some reason. And that's what you'd have to rake the leaves onto the sheet and then like bundle them up and haul them out to the front of the house and dump them in the street. And then the city would come pick them up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
And everybody did like, man, in the fall, our street, like, there was no parking on the side of the road because it was just piles and piles of leaves across the whole block.
Dang.
And we had a great time playing in those leaf piles.
Not bad. Sounds like
Nice.
fun. I get like a little bit like I wish we had a spot we could blow all our leaves into a big giant. I'd love to jump in a pile of leaves again. That shit was fun.
And we'd like ride our bikes into them and stuff.
Yeah.
Like stunt people.
That's awesome.
I remember making a jump and you land your bike right in the big pile of leaves.
Yep.
Not always to the best results, but it was fun.
Yeah.
You know, you're a kid, you do stupid things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I did.
Stupid things.
Mm-hmm. Actually, right up through an adult.
Oh.
Mhm. I still do just things.
Mm.
I distinctly remember riding on my friend's handlebars on his BMX bike down this really super steep hill with a fifth of JD in my coat, trying
Jesus.
to not fought because we bootlegged somebody to buy us some booze, and we're riding back to our place and there's cars like passing us and one pothole and both of us would have been totally dead. But it was like, yeah, we didn't even think of the dangers back then. It was just
Nope.
like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been watching
Hey,
some.
just remember, no good story starts with, I was sitting in front of the campfire with a glass of milk.
Mm.
I was watching
No.
some
You were doing
videos
50 backwards on the handlebars, and we're going down a hill, drunk.
on Gen X.
Oh yeah, we were all fucked up, stoned,
And
everything.
they were just talking about how fearless that generation was as kids.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yep.
because there was no supervision, right? So we could just do whatever we wanted, and if you lived, you lived. If you died, you died, and that was
Yep.
that.
Uh-huh.
Well, you had to think about what you're doing too, and natural selection was definitely at work back then.
Yeah.
Our life was all repercussions.
I love how people think it's weird that we drank out of fucking hoses. Like, I
I
don't
know, right?
understand that shit. Why
Yeah,
is
that
weird?
was everyday
Hoses and
stuff. There.
water fountains and
We weren't allowed to go back inside. It was like mom was like, "You're either in or out."
yep,
Yeah.
in or out.
No, we were.
I didn't
they,
get the
they
choice.
kicked
It was
us
just, you're out.
Yeah, we
Yep.
had that a lot.
Same
too.
with us.
All right, so I will be right back
After these messages.
after.
I do seriously think that time period was the best time period of all ever. Like, just
Yeah.
growing up around that shit and living through all that stuff, and we experienced so much. It was so fun. Everything was fun.
Yeah, we had.
Saturday
I
morning
remember like
cartoons.
all the kids would come over around by our house, which didn't make sense because we were like the poor kids on the block. But I guess
Yeah.
there's not really much adult supervision, so maybe that's why. But
That was it.
just staying out late playing hide and seek and screwing around, and I mean, it was a lot of fun. Totally dug that.
I just remember like going to friends' houses and like you go into the room like their father was watching TV and it's like, oh, a parent. I forgot what they looked like. But like I always remember just being like afraid of all my friends' fathers for some reason. Like
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just like, all right, let's be good. There's an adult here somehow, or something.
If I had a penny for every time I heard, Abe, your company's going to have to go home, I'd be a damn millionaire. We're always getting in trouble.
We didn't really have people over. My mom wasn't much of a socializing kind of person, so if we wanted to hang out with people, we usually were outside.
Yeah, we always went out into the woods or something. And this dude's got knee pads and arm pads and elbow pads and everything.
Nice.
All right. Let's see. Oh, did you hear that?
I'm the voice of Night Industry 2000.
Nice.
For easy reference. Hold on, this could be a bit bumpy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I love that. Wonder if there's like, if you hold it down.
All right.
Oh, you can hold it down and it lights up and makes no noise. That's cool.
Chuck said he gravitated to the kids in the neighborhood who had Atari or a swimming pool.
Are you sure this is the right way?
All right, I'm gonna lock all that.
Here you go, Scott.
Oh, look at that. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I remember when the kid down the street got a Nintendo. That kind of changed.
And that's a
things up
perfect
little
grade?
bit.
Same.
Yep.
Yeah.
And does it have an inner
Neighborhood
skeleton?
kids.
Yes.
Okay.
So all the actually, this one's kind of cool. Like the armor pops off, but it's also articulated so that it actually moves out of the way. So let's see. If I can do this.
And does that one have the little opening so you can see the dude in the cockpit?
Yes. Yeah. I'm trying to get to the cockpit right now. I'll just take his head off. But yeah, it has like the
Nice.
which I gotta paint screens and stuff in there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's like a little apartment.
Yeah, his
Oh, cool.
his actually like the seat slides back and forth.
Damn it.
That's cool.
There's a little
That's
tab,
cool. Yeah, I like that seat.
little tab up here
Gimmick,
for the.
Yeah. That's nice.
Man, the HasLab only gained 2 backers today.
Do they make a light up kit for that one too?
This has one actually.
Oh, it comes with the kit.
Yep. It's just the head.
Did you say HasLab's not doing good, Brian?
Well, today I misspoke. It only got 7 new backers.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just the head.
Nice.
Little.
So funny story about this glass. This is a bourbon tasting glass.
Yeah,
and,
like a snifter.
Sort of, yeah. And so I've been, experimenting with bourbon lately, and anyway, my wife has every kind of, kitchen accoutrement that you could.
Scott, real quick, if you have perfect measured pour, you should be able to tilt that glass on its side and roll it around, and it won't spill. Like that's
really?
the thing with a snifter. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't think this is necessarily meant to be a sniffer, but snifter.
Right.
But anyway, she has everything. So like and I was literally like we were out. We were looking for some specific bourbon bottles at some of the local liquor shops, and the kitchen stuff is my wife's collection, if you will, that and her clothes. And yeah, that's it. Yeah. So anyway, I was just teasing, and I was like, there's a bourbon specific glass that we don't have, right? Because I always tease her about how much she has that we never use. Literally, like 3 days later, without saying a word, I go over to my usual like cups, or the glasses that I use for my drinks, and here there are the bourbon glasses are sitting there.
Nice.
What a cool lady.
Yeah, she's cool. She's cool.
Paul, what do you got going on, man?
Some magnets.
Nice.
It's just slamming shit around.
I send the dio out, and I make sure that it's seen some shit.
Oh, that's right. This is your first commission.
I can't even really say it's a commission. She doesn't know she's getting it.
Oh.
It's a surprise.
Who's it for?
A woman that I met through one of the Lego groups I used to admin for. When I was getting out, she bought a bunch of my last remaining sets, and then she lost her husband 2 years ago. And I hung out with him, played a little bit online, but he was a big Gears of War fan. So, they were nice people. She still is.
Gears of War. So you were asking why people get into cosmics, and I can think of a couple of things that would get you into cosmics, Paul.
Don't do it to me.
Halo.
Hmm.
Borderlands. And maybe, not so much Gears, but something along those lines would probably get you into it too. Big, chonky, crazy looking creatures.
Yeah,
one of
I
those
put
guys
my trooper
looks
together. Here's my
Yeah?
heavy gunner. There he is.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
Nice.
I like those colors on that guy.
yeah, me too.
Whoa.
There's a really cool set that's retailer appreciation. It's based off of a Fisher Price Spaceman that's coming out soon.
Nice.
I really
feel
wish it
like-
wasn't coming out because I spent a lot of money lately.
I feel like one of those cosmic legions reminds me of Gareth from
Oh yeah, I have a
what
Garrett
is
Ed.
oh my
Mass
gosh,
Effect.
Mass Effect, yeah.
Yeah, and here's another one I have just lying around, and another one. Let's see.
And another one.
So
Another.
yeah, Paul, here, check these out. Check out this. Oh man, this fell off. He dropped his gun. But anyway, look at that. The light is terrible here, but this thing's
Yeah.
like a
I was gonna say.
like a hot rod red, like Iron Man.
wow.
This guy,
Yeah.
And let me put his gun back on. Yeah, he's
Pretty
pretty
cool.
And then check out this person here. She's, god damn it. Oh, whatever. She's like an assassin type of
Oh
thing.
yeah, she's cool. I like her.
Yeah. She comes with an alternate head, like with hair and a face, but this is like her helmet or whatever.
She's cool looking, man. She's one of my
Yeah.
favorite ones.
Yeah. So it's pretty neat. And these soft goods that they're coming out with now.
They wired?
Mhm.
Yes. And
I was gonna say they
and,
look
like,
wired.
the stitching on them is like fucking incredible. This is C. Jessam stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe. I mean, I guess I can kind of believe it, you know, based on the practices they have for ports and stuff like that. But, dude, $37. I mean, the soft goods. You buy this soft goods kit, you would have to find aftermarket on eBay for like $20. You know what I mean? It's like,
That guy is
wild.
very talented. He
Yeah.
Yeah.
cornered the market, man.
And he's going to be at Legion's Con. You get to meet him and his wife. They're very fun,
Oh, nice.
cool people. Yeah.
That's awesome.
At least they were at the last one. I suspect they'll be at this one too. Yeah. And he has like stuff for sale. Like I think I bought a like an Oriental rug, like 112 scale off them last year.
Awesome. I love little bits like that to add to
Yeah.
stuff. We found one of those, like JD found one. I think it was at Hobby Lobby, but it's not. It's alright.
Oh, the little. Yeah, I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
It's okay.
The rug.
It's like one of the dollhouse ones. Do you guys ever see those?
Hmm.
Yeah, they got the Hobby Lobby has a whole section for dollhouses.
Yep.
I've gotten a couple of pieces for my diodes out of that thing.
There's some pretty fun stuff in there.
But not on Sunday.
Not on
Nope.
Sunday. No, sir. Don't you dare try it on a Sunday.
Red Comet.
What's Sunday?
They're closed.
They're
They're closed.
Oh,
They're it's kind of like a
the
Like
church
Chick-
folk.
Like a
Yeah, the
Chick-fil-A
Chick-fil-A.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finn went in there with me the one day. I had to stop and grab something, and she has this T-shirt that we got at the Halloween store, and she's just wearing like this oversized T-shirt and a pair of stretch pants, right? But this T-shirt's one of the Halloween store ones that's like something about summoning demons on it, and it has like the big.
A fucking pentagram and
It's got like kids sitting around a pentagram on the floor with like candles lit.
Did she trigger somebody?
I don't know, but I have tattoos all over me, and she's like wearing a summoning demons T-shirt. And they're all just kind of like side-eyeing us like, are they gonna get out of here? It was fucking hilarious. I kept telling her, I was like,
Hey, you freaks, go to Michael's. It's 2 miles away.
It was hilarious. She's looking at me like, I probably shouldn't have wore this shirt, Mom. This might be a bad idea. I don't know.
no. You did. I own it.
Oh,
Maybe
faceplate,
not.
cool.
Oh, I should open this Batman first.
Ooh, you got a Batman? Batman's cool.
Yeah, but
I like Batman.
I don't know. I'm starting to get a little... I've already opened up some other toys, and you know these Mayfec, the Mezcos, they can be complicated.
Yes.
Not feeling it.
Well, no, it's just I'm not ready. I'm not sure if I'm ready to commit. But
Wow.
I've already taken them out of the plastic, so yeah, I'm in. He's got all these accessories. Oh
Yeah.
my God, you don't really see the costume in the movie because it's so damn dark. Holy crap, there's a lot going on here.
Like,
like
Mezco
this.
kind of intimidates me to open, so I have to wait until I'm ready to do it.
Yeah,
Like, it's got to be like a whole thing for me.
but
That's probably weird.
I like this. So I'm looking forward to the next iteration of this Batman, but it's not till 2026.
Oh?
Yeah.
Why are they gonna do another one?
Well, why not do another one?
Gotta milk that cash cow.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah,
Batman.
there's
Be
plenty
fun.
more villains.
Mhm.
Plus, we get to see what do you call it? Zoe maybe come back as Catwoman. Is that the right name? It is Zoe,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I prefer
Kravitz.
mom.
Kravitz, yeah.
Well, maybe she'll be like come as Zoe's mom, like make a cameo.
I mean, I
That'd
can't
be-
blame you there. Her mom is pretty smoking.
I haven't seen Lisa in a long time. What's she looking like these days?
Exactly the fuck the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Jason Momoa was married to her. She looks phenomenal.
Yep.
What?
Who's this?
No, hasn't
Lisa
she always
Bonet.
been? Hasn't she
Lisa
always
Bonet.
been with Kravitz?
No, dude.
No,
they
no.
split a long time ago. What are you talking about?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Her and Momoa were together for years, dude.
For
Oh, I didn't know that. So
a
she
minute,
like robbed the
yeah.
cradle on him.
Come on,
then.
Frank. Get,
Oh, for
get
sure.
up on your Hollywood
But
couples.
you know, I mean, if you're Jason Momoa, do you blame him? No.
That's a beautiful lady right there.
That's right. That's right. If you can pull that, then more power to you. She was one of my early melanin crushes.
I'm sure. She's awesome.
All right, yeah, this Batman's pretty fucking great. I don't do a lot with like soft goods on 112 stuff, but it really works
Yeah.
for this Batman. Yeah,
All right. Good to know.
really well.
How's this suit feel?
It feels good. It's cloth, but it has a lot of, the faux leather on it like in between it's cloth for the joints and stuff like that. But like there's just enough of the leather on it and the plastic. Well, I guess what would be
Just
is armor
screen
on top
printing.
of that as well. Yeah, it's a nice contrast. Like it's a little bit of everything. This is good. I mean, I probably want a little more posability, but I don't mess with Mezcos that often. I don't know what their range is or isn't.
Oh, they're pretty
They're pretty good, yeah.
pretty ridiculous.
Sometimes I have an issue with their like licensed figures because they don't have a joint at the bottom, at like the top of the neck. Head are one piece, and the joint is inside the bottom of the neck.
Yeah, no, we got two. We got a neck and a head.
Good.
But like the hips, like I can't get a really good
purchase.
Like the, what do you call it? The Van Damme?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it the full Monty?
Oh.
I can't remember.
Van Damme is the splits, the full Monty's front and back, I think.
The front and
Yes.
back is a little lacking.
Ah. We just watched that movie with my mom and my sister the other day. The other week.
Batman.
For Fenn's birthday, we watched it.
The Batman.
The Batman.
I really love that. I love that one a lot.
Yeah, it's a cool one. What I like about it too is even though it's really long, like after the rat gets put into the light, like I can pretty much end it there. I'm like, I'm good. I don't need to see the rest.
I'm with you on that. It's pretty good at that point.
I forgot how long it was.
It's very long, yeah. What time did we start that movie? It was like freaking 2 o'clock in the morning when it was over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we started it at like 10:30, some shit, 11.
Craziness.
But I love
took,
like
a pause.
that's a
all
nice
that had to go fast.
subtle. Like he moves so slow when he's like looking at a room, and I love how like the camera focuses on his eyes when he like spots something and stuff like that. It's very well done.
And when he walks into like, dude, that scene at the beginning,
with his footsteps.
Just
yeah.
Dum,
yep.
Dum, dum. I'm like, oh shit, here it comes.
I know it probably sounds dumb, but that like I am vengeance line really worried me. When I watched the trailer, I was like, dude, this is gonna be dumb.
You guys been watching Penguin?
Yeah.
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 Dude.
Yeah, I'm behind. I have episodes to catch up on, but I think the last one I watched was the one where she had her flashback to Arkham.
That's a pretty good episode. That's a
pretty good.
Fucking episode, man.
Yeah, the ending to that one's pretty wild.
Yeah.
JD and I have also been watching this crazy ass show called From. I don't know if you guys know anything about this, but
yeah,
it's on Amazon. That shit is crazy.
What do you
What's
think
it about?
I don't know. It's hard to, like, it's like a head trip kind of thing. Like, these people get stuck in this town. They can't leave. And there's these monsters that come out at night. It's as easy as I can tell you. But there's a lot more to it than that.
Yeah. It feels very like Lost.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't watch Lost, so I don't know what that means, but
Well, it just has like that kind of feeling of these
Being lost.
being lost.
Yeah.
It's kind of like these people go on like some kind of road trip, or they're going somewhere, or they get lost while an ambulance is trying to go to the hospital. You know, they have to take a back road, a detour, because the traffic's bad or something. And they end up seeing this tree down in the middle of the road, down this back road. They get out to check out what's going on, and all of a sudden all these crows fly in and land in the trees surrounding them. And they're all just everybody's just kind of looking around like, what the fuck is going on? Well, I guess we'll turn around and try to find an alternate route. That's what everybody says. So they turn around, they try to take an alternate route, but they end up driving through this tiny little town where there is legitimately nothing but a diner and a shitty little church and a
bunch of houses.
Yeah, and a sign for a motel that's not even there, and like 4 houses and a barn. And the people in the town try to stop them, tell them like, hey man, you know, you're better just taking a minute. And they're like, no, we got to get back on the road. So they go through the town and they keep going. And 20 minutes later, they're back in the town. And then they're stuck there. And then these.
Oh, that's weird. Like a loop or something.
Yep.
Oh, that's Twilight Zone shit.
Right.
And the start of it is seeing that down tree.
Yeah. If you see the down tree,
everybody who was there had seen that down tree and then turned around, ended up in that town, and then just driving the loop for a day.
And the creatures that come out at night, like, they're not really vampires, but they look like regular people, but their faces change. It's so weird, man. It's like fucking crazy. And it's very like psychologically screwing with your head kind of shit, you know? Because they don't just kill people, they like mess with them. They mess with the people that are still alive too. Like they'll skin somebody they care about right in front of them and make them watch them kill them or something. Like it's just like this weird fucking psychological, like Twilight Zone kind of shit. Yeah.
I'm not watching that.
That might be why I like it.
Why? What's the matter, Brian?
I got other things. I got other things to watch.
Have you guys?
I just want these people to get out of that town. I'm like rooting for them. I'm like, get out of there, man. Come on. Find the fucking way out of there.
Come on. There's a show on Netflix, I think, called 3 Body Problem. Have you guys checked that out?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet.
It's a little slower to the takeoff, but once you get into it, it kind of gets a little weirder. And then near the end, you're like, holy shit, this is going to fucking be weird here.
Yeah.
I want to tell you about it, but in case you want to watch it, I don't want to spoil it.
Okay, yeah.
But it's
Is
cool.
it a movie? Is it a series?
It's a TV series.
Okay.
Brian, you might like that one. You might really like that one, Brian. That was pretty cool. Yeah, it's not like super creepy and gross like the one I was talking about.
No, it definitely makes you think, though.
Yeah, it's more of like a deep
like a mind fuck.
Yeah.
And there's some sci-fi and stuff in it.
Yeah, I like that one.
Guess who we have here?
Where? Oh, yeah.
Spaceballs?
Oh, what's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken?
I'm surrounded by assholes.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes. That was such a funny fucking movie, man.
I love that movie.
Man, we ain't found shit.
Man, we ain't found shit.
I'm not sure how many times a year I watch that movie, but it's definitely a couple.
Definitely a couple.
I don't understand these accessories, Batman.
What?
I don't know. He's got these weird devices. I'm gonna have to watch a review. It's like, sure, I can figure out how to transform a transformer on my own, but when it comes to these weird accessories, I'm just like, what the hell is this?
What you got going on, Scott? What's that?
It's beginnings.
Oh, a face. The face.
Making a face.
Man, I just dropped it on the floor. Son of a bitch.
There we go again. Need the Google Translate.
Mm-hmm. Is that the large black screw or?
To the Googles.
It's weird. This thing, it comes with an empty cowl, but I don't know why. Why would you do that?
Because he takes it off. Does he have a head where he's got the black around his eyes?
He does.
Yeah, that's why.
But I don't know if his hair comes off. I mean, just stick his head in there. Let's see. Gotta unwrap it.
Well, no, the hair wouldn't come off. It would just, if you want him to hold his cowl.
Yeah, but it's not really it's not molded in a way for holding. It's molded in a way for like sitting on a. Oh, actually, that's a good point. There's a whole nother tray of accessories here.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a mounting thing for it.
A mounting thing?
I don't know.
Yep, a mounty thing.
A mounty thing.
He comes with.
It's a technical term.
Mm-hmm. It's real. It's legit.
Is this like a Canadian thing?
Mm-hmm.
Canadian, huh?
Oh, it's a good likeness for. What's his face? Something in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
What is this? Yeah, I forgot these things come with stands and
Oh yeah.
all kinds of other.
Nice little bag to put all your accessories in.
Yeah.
Mezco kind of goes all out.
A grappling hook and these little. Are those? What the heck are those things? See, I think with my need for glasses, I might just have to stick with toys off the retail shelf because, like, that's some good stuff.
So I have to constantly take my glasses off just to do what I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
Like back and forth. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And if I wear my contacts, then my reading glasses aren't good enough for like the small stuff. So.
But it's like, it's so weird. I remember growing up and seeing my dad take his glasses off when he'd have to like look at where the stickers go, you know, type stuff.
Yeah.
And then here we are. Here I am.
Yep.
Doing the same thing.
I got to put my contacts in so I can see far away, and I got to put my readers on so I can see close up.
I'm heading there.
I just don't put them on and I deal with the blur.
Yeah.
I can't
My-
anymore. I tried that.
I hate my glasses.
My eyes are just taking longer to adjust from near to far.
That's the first sign, man.
It's a lie. It's a lie.
Driving at night with me has turned into a game of chance.
Oh yeah.
All right, where the hell am I looking for this thing at? Oh, brother.
There it isn't.
Yeah, right. Careful not to scratch the board and install it carefully in the position shown in the diagram. Oh, this must be in that little. Okay.
Oh, he comes with his flight suit thing
Nice.
Nice.
from that escape scene.
Yeah, that one scene. No, that's fine. Let me see. Sorry, I was looking at my glue.
There. And I guess the zippers work.
I mean, if it's Mezco, yeah, they should.
Yeah.
They don't.
There you go.
They don't pull any punches, man. Nice.
Zipper stuff.
Holy crap, that's cool.
So I get to dress up my Batman.
That was cool.
Come on, drag it. That's what, you know, I really like that scene too, because he's like, all right, I put the thing on, and he's like, oh shit, I'm gonna jump off this building. Oh, wait a minute, I guess I would have to be able to take this cape off to make this work.
LED
Yep.
board for the head.
More like fucking nerd overload. My third figure I'm open.
Nice.
Nerd overload. I like that.
Usually I just open like one and I'm just check it out for a while. Okay, that's cool. That's enough. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a shelf going over here for my vamp with all of its gridiron attachments, and I want to put all my fucking Monster Force figures all over it.
Dude,
Wolfman's got nards.
Mike, I just recently got my latest round of Stinger upgrades, so I have those door panel things now that flip out the side.
The Cyclops kit.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Nice.
They have a little hole in the side where you can that's fucking badass.
That's cool.
Oh,
They've definitely got me by the neck.
Yeah. There's some other things on there, but I know that they usually do some kind of sale for Christmas, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a break.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I just had I way overspent the last time. There's a bunch of stuff from BBTS that dropped that I wasn't expecting, these Monster Force figures being some of them. I'm like, shit. So I sold some mythics and stuff and kind of got close to
that
what I owed.
vampire deal you did.
Yeah.
I almost got back into vampires.
Whenever I first started collecting mythics, I thought the vampires were cool, but I wasn't like totally in love with them. But every time they, another wave would come out, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get that. And so then I was like, okay, got to get all of them now. And
yeah, that Carpathius.
I really like Alithia. I really like that figure, and there's a bunch of other ones, and I had some kind of old ones that I guess are hard to find, and I'm just gonna put them all together and sell them as a bundle, and maybe somebody who's just getting into the line will see it and think it's a good deal, or somebody else. But
I don't think I'm gonna sell anything until Necronominus comes. Then once that's here, I'm gonna build out some mythic shelves, look at that stuff for a bit, just to be like, okay, I've accomplished, and now it's time to say goodbye.
Oh, all the
what?
All the 4 horsemen together.
Well, I'll keep the 4 horsemen, but all of the supporting cast, basically, if you're not an elf, an ogre, an orc, or a goblin, yeah, you gotta make a strong case. So there will be some others that I'm keeping, like Ravina and stuff like that. But it's like, all right, I need to clear the room because Cosmic. Cosmics around.
Gotta support those cosmics, man.
It's like
Yeah,
I've done my mythic duty for God 8 years now. We've
Yeah,
been
right.
doing this.
Mm-hmm.
with the exception of that green one that you just put together, I've got all the cosmics,
Yeah.
and I got several multiples still in the box. Which
Mike, I've got a dozen I've never even opened, like of the, and I'm not talking about doubles. Like
Just one-offs.
these things happen to show up at the wrong time for me, and I just don't have time to fucking open them.
Yeah.
Well, it's something for another day.
yeah.
But then the next day there's something else to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was kind of going through a bunch of my stuff. I'm like, oh, that's fucking cool. I remember when I got that. And it's still in the box. Haven't fucked with it. And still in the box.
Still in the box.
What's in the box?
I'm looking at all my Marvel Legends in the tote, like, all of these days are numbered for these folks.
Sounds like Mike's planning a trip to NJCC.
I like the Marvel Legends. I just don't have room. I mean, like all the other stuff on the shelves are just I like better.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I have like all the
that
Jean
stuff.
Greys. And it's funny how I can get a Jean Grey that's got little tiny high heel boots with almost no surface area to stand on to pose for years without falling over. And I come in and look cross-eyed at one of the mythic ogres, boom, just falls right on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you weigh so much. How can you possibly be unbalanced that bad?
Okay.
They're just
I think
so
the temperature
top-heavy.
has something to do with it.
I agree. Yeah. Humidity, all that shit.
All right, what am I going to do with you?
All right. Well, this Batman is a recommend from me.
Nice.
I just want some more time to mess with it. But just him here with his fists, ready to just beat the crap out of people. This is awesome.
Brian, when are you planning on being in Jersey for the...
Sometime on Friday.
Cool.
So I take off for G-Con.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the local bagel shop. I get a breakfast sandwich. It's my ritual for Legion's weekend. And then I sit back, watch the reveals of the show while I pack, and have some coffee. And if they don't allow setup until 4 or something, then that's when I'm gonna be there.
Nice.
I guess it makes sense to be a little early, but the nice thing about this place is, like, dude, parking is super easy. Like, there's a huge lot. I mean, you can get to the load and unload is just boom, no problems whatsoever. It's so convenient. Like, when they announced that they were going to be at the same venue this year, I was like, it's fantastic. And it's funny because, like, the con is like down this hallway with all this room, this huge hall to get down to the convention rooms, and they decorate them all with life-size mythics and cosmics and the big display for the figures that they just revealed, and banners galore. It's amazing. It's great. It is just fantastic. I can't speak highly enough of that venue and how they get it all organized.
No, I'm definitely looking forward to it, that's for sure.
Yeah, and the fact that parking is a breeze, so you can just park right outside the con, basically.
Nice.
And boom.
Yeah,
big doors to load and unload. Yeah.
When I first tried to get a hotel room, there weren't any and it happened fast. I mean, there were no hotel rooms at that place.
Yeah, I booked. I couldn't find my reservation. I was like, where the heck is it? And then I was like, I just searched my inbox. I was like, oh, I booked it a year ago.
Holy
Like,
crap.
so they as soon as they announced the LegionCon was being in the same spot like a couple weeks later, and they're like, and the hotel block room is open already. I was like, boom, done.
Done, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, holy crap. And then
I
I
think
finally got the email this week saying, hey, your reservation's coming up. I was like, oh, thank God.
I think Jeremy posted something about some rooms came available, and I jumped right in.
Yeah.
And got a room, and then canceled because I got a room in another hotel just in case, a while back, and he posted that there were some rooms available, and I just switched and canceled, and I was like, yes.
Yeah, nice.
So now we can just stay. We don't have to go anywhere, and I love that.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna make all the difference.
Yeah. Yeah, and like whenever room blocks open up for like stuff, like even if I decide not to go to the con, I just book immediately because many cases you can just cancel.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm not going.
That's a good point.
All right.
How we doing, guys? What time is it? 11:30.
Yep.
About time to wrap this bad boy up.
Yep.
Okay. I guess we can start going round robin and see what everybody finished. Who wants to go first?
Well, I'll go first.
Oh.
So, I mean, I got these finished.
Fucker.
And then I was just cleaning up some 3D prints. Everything else I need to do is upstairs.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And those are those beer can holders. I recognize those.
Correct.
As a matter of fact, Brian, I think they might be from beer that you brought here.
Yep,
Probably.
Probably.
All right, who's next?
Mm-hmm.
Paul, you're next.
You give me 1 second. My fountain just fell off the
All
table.
right, Mike, you're next.
Huh.
All right. I got this dude all armed up.
Nice.
Shit, yeah.
And putting the weapons on these guys and arming them up and going through fire bins and choosing different shit is absolutely my favorite part of this whole goddamn hobby.
So those things are like super modular to begin with, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they just got a little
Like-
Molotov cocktail there.
Like you can put pouches wherever you want. And...
Yeah, their vest has holes all over the place, and they come with different. Like here's an alternate belt piece that will go on the lower part here if you want to swap that out. They come with all kinds of hands, weapons. They got these little things that run up the legs so you can attach stuff to their thighs, holsters, radios, little grenade packs, pistols. I mean, shit. These guys are fucking loaded to bear.
Armed to the teeth.
Armed to the teeth. Yeah, this Van Helsing guy here, he's like the vampire hunter. He's got this little thing. It's got a bunch of little crossbow bolts he can stick onto his thigh.
Nice.
Comes with a little crossbow. Pretty fucking cool. But yeah, I really like them.
Good.
And I got this guy put together.
Cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Add some a few more paint details and give him some weapons and some more little accoutrements. That's it. Mike Walls on Facebook. Here every other Wednesday.
Yes.
Who's next, Paul?
Sure. I got the magnets put in. for the fountain, and I just glued in some of the water.
Nice.
Um,
See the multiple streams.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that yet.
The what is that? Patina on the rock or rust or the copper situation?
Yeah.
What is that? Just paint or?
Yeah. Everything so
okay.
far is just paint.
Oh, that's cool.
I still, I don't know. Lately, I've been struggling a bit. Like I just don't even feel like coming down.
So those sprockets or cogs or whatever, those are actually metal. Like they're meant to be metal, like
Yes.
copper or
They're
brass.
like big copper cogs.
Yeah, because I see how you got the green stuff on it.
I don't know if you can see it much on the fountain, but like the bowls are copper, and they're all some of the accents.
I think it looks really good, Paul. I really like the way this lower level
man, that's fucking wicked.
water, like the water pour coming down on the lower level. I love how that looks. That looks so good.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
There will be more of them. Like each cutout in this top bowl will be flowing down into the one below.
That's awesome. That's gonna look so good. I'm excited. I can't wait to see how it looks finished.
Yeah, if I could stick with it, I could probably have it done by this weekend. But I almost like, I kind of feel like I'm almost feeling like I don't want to let it go.
Yeah,
I had a lot of fun. Tried a lot of different things on this one. And
I get that. I get that.
I'm almost more satisfied with this than with the big one.
Really?
Oh.
Do you think it's because you've done so many different things with it? Like
I
things
think
you
it
haven't
is.
done before?
I love the paint on that thing.
Because I know, like, you know, this platform piece that's beside this tree that's stonework that I have, like, the little bush pieces on and stuff like that. It's like the square stone. I was, like, half-assed miserable painting those fucking stones because I'm so tired of painting stones right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, like... But putting the bushes together, putting the moss on, adding like the little plant life and stuff like that to the hill, dealing with the tree and stuff like that, I thoroughly enjoyed that on a huge scale. So I think sometimes it's like you just kind of have to do something different, you know what I mean?
Well, and that's like I went from trying to get downstairs just to paint the Necronomicus one.
Right.
And then I was finally feeling better, and it was like I was painting all the time, and it was just every free minute I had, I was down here painting to get it done, to get it done.
Yeah.
Still haven't finished it, but had to see all the skeletons on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I jumped into doing this one, and like different things have come in, and it's like I open up, check it out, and it goes on the shelf. Like just everything's feeling super rushed.
Yeah.
And then being fall and all the yard work and
back to work.
Back to work, back to life.
Oh gosh.
Fucking bullshit.
Back to reality.
All right, Scott, where are you at?
Reality.
Something?
So I was trying to get as far as I could with this, and I am
Oh wow.
So he's got a little transforming feature to his face, but I'm not real confident in any of that yet to be able to kind of demonstrate. But
the unicorn portion.
Yeah, but it's getting there. I don't have any idea how I'm gonna attach that LED in there because that thing is so far back in there, it's not even funny. But
and it comes with those LEDs in the instructions?
No, so the LED kit is sold separately from the actual main kit, and the main kit comes with sunglasses. or stickers. Sorry. And
Sunglasses.
yes, stickers. And so, but you don't have to use the stickers if you got the light kit.
Yeah.
So,
right.
and this light kit, like, it's up and down the whole robot here. Like, there's parts of the robot that like open up, and the light like shows through. And I'm not even sure. I've not even gotten like fully comfortable with how to like fully transform him. But you can see here, there's a little
Yeah.
right. And so anyway, that's the shtick. Like I said, I'm not really comfortable with it all right now, and I think I just not broke it, but made it come under. There we go. But anyway, I'll demonstrate it next time around.
Roy says you got a long way to go.
Yeah, he's got a whole backpack. He's got a shield. There's more. I'm just plugging away.
All right. So
I think you're doing great.
Yeah,
Here's
looks
that.
good.
Here's that Batman I was telling you about.
Nice.
And
Oh, cool.
it seems Mezco finally got a cape to work properly. All the 89 Batmans, they're all puffed out. Like them, Figure Arts couldn't figure out how to get a faux leather cape to work, but they got it to work on this guy, so
Nice.
That's pretty awesome. And here's what I
collar.
was talking about. Like there's cloth and like leather bits on him. I don't know. It's kind of hard.
Wow, he looks really cool.
Yeah. So like, you can kind of see here, like right there in the shoulder, it's cloth, but he's got the plastic armor on top of him and things like that too. So I'm really digging this, and the details on his utility belt. Like, I like this Batman. Look at him. Like, he's got carabiners and stuff just hanging off, and he's like he's not all polished with high tech stuff like the Keaton Batmans, or even the Batman Begins. They kind of made it so that it was like, hey, check out this cool tech, and he kind of made it work. But it like this is like rough stuff. He's got little like buttoned things on there. And you can tell
Year one.
He's just
He's a pretty
starting
cool
out.
Batman. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Yeah. So, I think this is year 2.
Yeah.
Because I think Dust corrected us on that like a long time ago.
That's right.
So, because like I think even like Gordon said, like, I've known you for like a year, man. I don't even know who you are. But yeah, I love this. Like, he's just starting out, and he's like, yeah, man, it's awesome. And then I showed off the Cosmic Heavy Gunner.
Yeah, I like that
cool.
dude, man.
He looks
That's
really
cool.
awesome. I like him.
And then, of course, we have Kit here, Michael Knight. Here's the button right there.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
That's awesome. Dun,
That's
dun,
weird.
dun, 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 dun.
And then if you hold the button down there, then you just get the
just light.
The
Yeah.
Cylon effect.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's so
that's
cool.
freaking cool, man. And then I guess
Wow.
so. Yeah, I'll go through all those phrases and stuff, but yeah, it's me.
Pretty cool.
Sweet.
Hey guys, still working on finishing up these little pieces that are sitting here that'll sit on the top of the dio, but I feel like the roof and the one side of the house or the tavern are done. I have to work just a little bit on the front end because, moss only grows on one side of things, so I just need to do a couple of things on that side. If you give me a second, I can kind of like, I hope I don't make you guys dizzy, but I can show you what's going on real quick if you want.
Yeah, definitely. Let's look.
Sorry, Keeper. Come mom's clumsy. All right.
That fireplace cracks me up.
Yeah. Looks like a
Guys.
Muppet.
Yeah.
Here's the back
Cookie.
Cookie monster.
So here's the backside
Yeah.
of the tavern.
That's awesome.
And then we come up. Here's the roof.
Wow.
And hold on. I think I have to take the microphone with me, or you guys can't hear me.
Just talk louder.
Yeah, just start yelling.
So there's some of
Like
the moss
everybody.
that I did on the roof.
Oh, look at that. That looks good.
So I didn't do too much, but just kind of enough, especially around the edges. I got down along the bottom here. If you can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Less is more sometimes.
Yeah. Hold on. There we go. And then there's the top, and you can kind of see the chimney, but the chimney comes off, and you can see some of the moss work there.
Yeah.
And then that whole upper edge is all done.
Fuck yeah.
Very
Now,
cool.
I don't know if you can
Nice.
see.
Fantastic,
That's,
Chan.
Can you see that side very well?
It's really hard to see it.
Yeah, it's awfully dark. Sorry, guys.
Jesus.
But yeah, if you want to see it in real life, get yourselves out to Whippany.
Whippany.
No, you're just bringing it to display, right?
No, they're selling.
No, we want to sell it.
We'll sell it.
Really?
If somebody wants it, we'll sell it. Yeah.
Right.
All right, take a look.
Finding a new home.
There we go. That's a little bit of the action going on there.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
That looks good, man.
Oh, I see the lights. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Some of
Yeah,
those
the lights look good.
Yeah, especially when all the
eyes.
armor is fully deployed. But
That's
Yeah.
badass,
yeah,
man.
like this thing comes like the head comes up, and then the faceplate folds back in, and the head. This is not staying in the way it should. I rushed
Yeah,
it.
so you can see the lights through like the seams in the armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's-
fucking cool. I
That
like
light
a
kit
lot.
is awesome.
Yeah. So anyway, we're getting there, but
How
still
do
got some
they turn?
tweaks.
Is there like one switch that does them all?
Yeah, it's actually down here on the base of the stand,
Okay.
right here, and it just it lights up the whole thing.
So
I can turn it off.
curious, you take them off the stand. What is it like? Connected through some houses like magnets or something, or
Yeah. So in the back of the stand, which will be covered up by the backpack when it's there, but this is the connection to it.
Oh, so all you do is unplug that to take them off and play with them.
Correct.
Sweet.
That's awesome. So you didn't paint that? That's just how it
Not
came
yet.
out of the...
Yeah, this is not painted at all.
Oh, that looks good for straight out of the
And,
box.
Let's see if I can even increase the effects here by turning the rest of the room off. There we go.
Oh, look at that. That's fucking awesome.
Nice.
Look at that.
Yeah. All the little teeny weeny little bits that
Yeah.
come
That
out.
looks
Yeah.
great. I like
Yeah.
that.
All those seams represent areas where the armor is supposed to expand and show more of that yellow light. But
Yep.
of course, you know.
That's wicked, Scott. That looks
That's
cool.
cool, man.
It's getting there.
Gundam's pretty rad, man.
Gundam is pretty rad. Gun damn it.
JD,
Yeah, kind of, right?
Uh-huh.
it is time for us to say goodnight.
Okay. Well,
We finished getting ready for Legion's Con.
yeah. Come on out to Legion's Con. Buy a diorama or just come and hang out. We like seeing people and hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us in the chat, guys. Roy, it's nice to see you. Toy
Yeah,
Mafia,
definitely.
Chuck, if you guys are still in here, Wayne, everybody, thanks for joining us. It's been a good time. Come out to Whippany. Let's have a good weekend. See you guys next time.
See ya.
Later, peoples.
Bye.
Good night.